the definition of fallibility is actually found in the key terms and concepts. Uh, fallibilism,
Fallibilism.
fallibilism.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, so it's the continual seeking for better explanations and the willingness to notice, admit, and adjust for errors. So again, my idea is, you can't really change 2 + 2 = 4. That's set in stone. But for theories, especially tied around things like metaphysics and even science, things that you are always finding new discoveries. There always seems to be a pushback, right? As soon as something we might be on the cusp of a specific discovery and there begins to be some tangible evidence, there's always the old guard that pushes back against that and says, no, this is, what we
Right.
came up with is the correct thing. But
Right.
this allows the ability for people to at least have an open enough mind to see new possibilities. And it allows for critical thinking. And I'll just end my point with this, especially in today's society where, you know, everyone's on social media platforms in a completely polarized, there's nobody in the middle anymore. It seems like everybody's on a complete one end of the pendulum. And so if you try to bring up a point to somebody that's on,
Yeah.
they're just flat out going to completely disagree with you. And the idea of fallibilism implies that you're open, even if there's evidence supporting something that's on the other end of the spectrum. You're at least open to entertaining that, and that's how, in my opinion, and that's how real progress is made, is
Yeah.
because you're open.
Yeah, exactly. I think again that's at least a key ingredient in that true skepticism that I was talking about.
Yes.
Um, and so that actually ties right in. I made a blog post and ended up including it in my most recent book called A Political Mantra. And basically it was a set of beliefs that I think we all more or less intuitively hold and that we can still come together on even in the polarizing times. And I think number whatever 4 on the list was um, uh, fallibility is certain or something like that. And my proof for it was, does anybody want to claim that they are infallible?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's a real question. Like, you can try to define fallibility as much as you want, but like, do you think you're infallible? Okay, so that's fallible. Like, you're fallible. That's what it is. It means you're not perfect. You don't understand everything. And even the stuff, the key to understand there, I guess, the nuance to it that might be easily overlooked is that what that really means is that even the stuff that you're certain of, in truth, that certainty isn't 100%. Even the 2 + 2 stuff, that's why Descartes, when he did his meditations, created the maybe we're in a dream uh, part of his argument because he claimed that that was the way to get around what they called analytical. Well, I don't think analytical truths. So things like 2 + 2 = 4. He said, well, maybe if there was a dream thing going on, you could dream that 2 + 2 = 4 and really believe it, but then wake up and realize that it's totally wrong. And so that could be going on now. We could think 100% yes, 2 + 2 = 4, but then we could wake up and see that's not at least the full story or something like that. So
That'd be a trip.
it kind of basically you can't get to 100% certainty on anything. Well, actually, you can get to 100% certainty on one thing. And if you want to know what that is, you can read my first book, Jnana Yoga, because there's one thing well, no, I won't do that. The one thing you can be certain of is that existence exists. So there you go. But anything other than that is not 100% certain. And so fallibility is just the truth reflecting that I don't know everything, and even the things I do know aren't 100% certain and then trying to act that out.